And thanks for clicking on this web extra. We are talking today with 3 people from Immaculate Conception Catholic School's Special Education Program. We've got Principal Allison Palfy here, one of the teachers, Nicole Albert, and a parent, Mary Catherine Gorlick, who has 2 children at the school. And Mary Catherine, you were telling us that your children have different learning issues. One of your children has autism and one has dyslexia and other learning disabilities, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I think that you raised a very interesting point. As a military family, you have had your children in schools in other places, but what you're seeing here at Immaculate Conception has changed your life.
Absolutely. We are going to be based the rest of our lives off of this school. It has made that big a difference for our children. When an entire family has a better life because of a school, you make changes for that.
That is tremendous. How, for those of us who can't quite understand what you're saying, when you say your whole family has a better life, what does that look like?
My children are happy. I know that sounds silly, but my children are happy, safe, and successful. To have any one of those things is lovely, but to have all 3 of those out of school makes such a huge impact on our lives as a whole. There is no argument with going to school. If anything, I can threaten to not let them go to school. And I don't have to worry. I used to get called all the time. I had to get out of the military and stay home because I would get called all the time for my son. And I don't get that. They are both in an environment where they are loved and they are understood and their needs are met.
That must make you feel wonderful to hear that kind of a testament about the school.
It does.
Happy, safe, successful.
Right. Well, I've been in education for almost 30 years. And I knew what we were starting was important because we had a lot of people who were not successful in public schools. And they were looking for an alternative and something did not exist. And that's why we started the program. But what's come from it is it blows my mind as an educator because we shouldn't be getting the results that we get, but we're getting them. We've had teenagers potty trained. We've potty trained them, which may not sound like a big deal to some people, but if you have a 13 or 14-year-old.
That you've changed their diapers their whole life?
Yes.
That's a really big deal.
It's a really big deal. We have kids who doctors said would never talk, who are talking and singing and participating. Our blind student did not talk, knew nothing, and she's now reading in Braille after 1 year. So we're making such incredible progress. I thank God for it every day because it's certainly His blessing, but it's also these teachers. All of our teachers have to be certified, and we've got the highest accreditation in the nation under advanced ed.
And as a teacher in the classroom, you must get such gratification of seeing the strides that children make.
I do. I love reading comprehension is very abstract for children with special needs, especially children with autism. And seeing them be able to pick up a book and interact with the text, make connections, understand what they're reading, talk about it at home with their family, it's so amazing to see. And part of that is just when they come here, they are successful and it allows them to put the walls down that they've built up after being in public schools or other programs that just it didn't build them for success.
Right. And I would think that there may be more of an opportunity for bullying at a public school than there would be at a school like this.
Correct. If you just come in and watch our classrooms, there's such love with everybody because we don't just have children with special needs. We have your neurotypicals, if you will, that are in the classroom as well. And just the classroom community that is built is a really beautiful thing to come in and witness.
I just think it's wonderful. And I really thank you all so much for talking about this school. And again, our hope is that someone will be watching who just really feels like that's what my family needs, that's what my child needs. Allison, tell us again about the tuition and the scholarship opportunities and the
Right.
contact number.
Sure. The contact number we'll start with 706-722-9964. First step for a family is to call us and come in. Once we get you in the door and you see what's going on there, most people are amazed by what's going on. So we give you a tour, we sit down and give you lots of information. The next step for us would be to do testing. So we do full educational testing on all of our students.
Okay.
And then if parents choose to enroll, there are a lot of different scholarship opportunities. Like I said, the state of Georgia has a Georgia Special Needs Scholarship, which if your child is in a public school right now but has an IEP, that's a valid IEP, the money that the state would have given the public school, the parents can choose to use it to pay for the tuition in a private school. And we are a state-approved private school for special education.
That is wonderful. We're so lucky that we have this right here in Augusta, and you're already on the website, and so you can click links. You can go out of the video and into the story, and we've got the links set up that'll take you right to the school for more information. Mary Catherine, Nicole, and Allison, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.